Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, before we even start, grab your snacks, grab your bubble tea, maybe even a coffee if you're feeling fancy, because this is going to be a long one. Today's story? Oh, it's good. It's funny, it's heartwarming, and it's about two men who honestly don't even look real. BTS's Jungkook and ASTRO's Eunwoo. Now let me set the scene for you. Imagine this. You and your bestie are out one night. You're just trying to grab a drink, maybe a little tequila, maybe a beer, nothing too wild. But then you get carded. Annoying, right? But here's the kicker. This isn't you and me. This is Jungkook and Eunwoo, two of the most famous faces in Korea. Two of the most famous faces on Earth, really. And yet, still the restaurant staff were like, ID please? Y'all, I cannot. So apparently, Jungkook and Eunwoo went out in Busan. Just the two of them, chilling, being regular guys. If you know K-pop line culture, you know they're both part of the famous 97 liners, that chaotic crew of idols born in 1997. They're besties with 17's Mingyu, GOT7's Bim, NCT's Chaehyun, and honestly, every time they hang out, it feels like we're watching a K-drama crossover episode. Anyway, this time it was just Jungkook and Eunwoo. They went to a restaurant, ordered tequila, because of course they did. That's like the we're still young but also fancy drink. And suddenly, the staff asked for ID. Now listen, if this were me, I'd be annoyed, but also low-key flattered. Like, oh, you think I look 19? Thanks. But for them, I mean, Jungkook has literally been on the world stage since he was a teenager. He's performed at the freaking World Cup. Eunwoo has been dubbed a face genius since debut. He can't even walk into a convenience store without people staring. But to the restaurant staff, they were just two baby-faced guys who looked way too young to be drinking. The restaurant even posted about it later, writing, "This is where Jungkook and Eunwoo got their IDs checked." They even mentioned the tequila. The internet lost its collective mind. Fans were like, imagine being that staff member. You just casually card BTS's Jungkook and ASTRO's Eunwoo like they're freshmen in college. And honestly, I can't blame the staff. These two do look young. I mean, let's be real. Jungkook sometimes looks like he's still in high school, especially when he smiles with those bunny teeth. And Eunwoo? That man has the kind of perfect skin that makes dermatologists cry. Of course, they got ID'd. But the funniest part is just picturing them in that moment. Like, Jungkook pulling out his ID with that shy little laugh, Eunwoo standing next to him being polite but also maybe a little awkward. The staff probably died inside. Imagine holding the ID of the literal golden maknae in your hand. Like, what do you even do? Do you scan it? Do you frame it? It's just so wholesome, right? Because at the end of the day, they're just two guys in their 20s grabbing a drink after work. And that's the part I love the most. It makes them feel human. Yeah, they're global superstars, but sometimes they're just best friends laughing about getting carded in Busan. And speaking of human moments, let's pivot to the big life chapter. Eunwoo is currently in military service. Yep. While Jungkook just finished his time in the military and is finally free to return to the stage, Eunwoo just enlisted. The timing honestly feels like some kind of cosmic joke. Like one bestie comes out, the other goes in. But that's life, right? So here's the scoop. On July 28th, Eunwoo officially started his mandatory military service. He's serving in the military band, which kind of makes sense, because the man can literally do everything. Sing, act, look good in uniforms. His service will last 548 days, meaning he's scheduled to be discharged on January 27th, 2027. And yes, fans have already started counting down the days like it's a K-drama finale. Before heading in, he posted pictures of his buzz cut on Instagram. And let me just say, how is it fair that even with zero hairstyling, he still looked like a Calvin Klein model? Fans were supportive, of course, but also a little unhinged. Comments range from, if anyone deserves a military exemption, it's his face. That's national prestige right there. Why does it have to be during the hottest part of the year? Please, just get discharged already. I can't wait until 2027. We are literally running out of handsome men. This is a national crisis. Honestly, I get it. Losing Eunwoo to the military feels like Korea's economy should have been warned in advance. But wait, it gets even better. Because once he enlisted, stories started popping up. And the funniest one? Dishwashing duty. So apparently, when it was Cha Eun-woo's turn to clean dishes in the cafeteria, the other soldiers took full advantage. Normally, everyone just hands their dishes to whoever's on duty. But when Cha Eun-woo was there, oh no, suddenly every single soldier had business with him. They all lined up just to hand him their plates, even though other soldiers were standing right there. The result? Cha Eun-woo ended up with a mountain of dishes while everyone else stood around pretending to be busy. One person online shared, "My boss's son enlisted at the same time as Cha Eun-woo. When it was Cha Eun-woo's dishwashing week, everyone just gave him their dishes, LOL." Fans were cracking up, leaving comments like, "This is tragic, but hilarious." And honestly, I don't even feel bad for him, because you just know he was still glowing while scrubbing those plates. But then, a few weeks later, we got his first official update. The Army Training Center released photos of the new trainees, and there he was. Cha Eun-woo tanned from outdoor training, buzz cut, no makeup, no styling, and somehow looking like the lead actor of a military romance drama. And as if that wasn't enough, he was already standing out as a leader. The blue patch on his uniform showed that he was a company commander trainee, which basically means he was recognized for being a standout among his peers. Like, not only is he the prettiest guy in the room, he's also the one people naturally look up to. Can this man stop being perfect for 1 second? Fans, of course, went feral. He looks so good, just let him out already. This man isn't a trainee, he's the main character of a war movie. I can't believe he looks even hotter with a tan. This isn't fair. I swear, every time Cha Eun-woo breathes, the internet collapses. And while we're on the topic of his family genes, let's not forget about his younger brother. Recently, his brother made a blink and you miss it appearance on the variety show You Quiz on the Block. He wasn't even a guest, just a background intern. But that was enough. Fans spotted him right away, pointing out the resemblance. Some people said he looked even more manly than Cha Eun-woo. Others begged the internet to respect his privacy. But you know what? It just proves the Lee family DNA is ridiculous. Like, imagine being born into that household. You wake up every morning surrounded by people who look like they walked off a runway. And if that wasn't enough, it turns out his younger brother is also brilliant. He studied at Fudan University in China, which is basically Ivy League level prestigious. So yeah, the Lee brothers didn't just win the genetic lottery in looks. They got the brains too. Honestly, at this point, I'm convinced they're not even real. Like, what deal did their parents make with the universe to produce kids like this? Beauty, brains, charisma, it's just unfair. But you know what? Even though it's unfair, it's also inspiring. Because watching guys like Jungkook and Cha Eun-woo, seeing how they handle fame, friendships, military duty, even something as silly as getting carded in Busan, it reminds us that they're human too. They laugh, they get nervous, they do dishes, they hang out with friends, and that's what makes us love them even more. So, let me throw the question back to you guys. What do you think about Jungkook and Cha Eun-woo getting ID'd like teenagers? What about Cha Eun-woo's dishwashing adventures or his insane military update? And do you think his brother might secretly debut someday? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I love reading what you all have to say. That's all for today's video. If you had fun hanging out with me, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share this with your fellow K-pop besties. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.